In 2017, Princess Cruises hired me to shoot still images and videos on the Silk Road journey, a 49-day cruise from Rome to Shanghai. I brought along my buddy Iouri as an assistant and a music composer for the project. I tried daily vlogging at the time, but our days were already super packed and I had to edit and deliver content for the client as a priority. We shot with Michelin chefs, met an NBA player, and traveled to 15 countries. What I want to do now is take a look at the footage and share with you the process of what it is to shoot and produce content on a cruise ship, with its limitations and being in a bubble for 2 months.
Morning. Hello, beautiful Taiwan. We're in Port Keelung here. We're supposed to go to Taipei this morning, but we decided to go to the national park and the Yeilyu Springs, or National Springs and Yeilyu Park, something like that. We're gonna go get some nature. Thank you, Maxi, for sending me those food recommendations. We'll definitely check those out next time when I get to Taipei. And hopefully you can show me around. Alright, let's go check this out.
Taiwan. Our initial plan was to go to Taipei, but that turned out to be a little further than we had anticipated and a bit more complicated to get there. We ended up getting a free excursion hookup from one of our friends on the ship, so we figured, why not get some nature shots? Let's do this. Our first stop was a natural springs spa.
So this is not really what we expected, but we're apparently in an indoor spa before we get to the park, so let's go check that out first. Alright, here we are. Let's check this out.
There are worse ways to spend your day, and we definitely needed a bit of downtime.
So we're at the spa. I probably shouldn't be filming with this Sony like so close to the water, but we're in like a hot tub here, and we're gonna go to the cold one there. It's like a 2-hour pit stop. Not what we thought we'd be doing today, but you know, why not?
So far, not the most productive day, but definitely one of the most relaxing.
Little spa day doesn't hurt once in a while. Alright, we lost a lot of water, so getting a quick glass of water after this. Check this out. This is how they do it in Taiwan. Glass of water.
Time to eat.
Alright, first drone flight of the day's done. Let's get some food! Alright, so after a really relaxing relaxing spa. We've got some nice like fresh food, salads, and now we're just having a quick dessert. Haagen-Dazs, baby.
After lunch, we got back on the bus for part 2 of the excursion, a natural park by the water.
And Mr. Lin, he saw it and he tried to save him. So that's the Aboriginal sounds. I think before
We thought this is our chance to get beautiful imagery of calm South Korean coast by the water. It ended up being a little different than what we had expected. It did remind Iouri and me of the landscape and the coast of the Basque Country.
C'est exactement le même. Kind of feels like we're in Disneyland here as well. It's like these rock formations, but everyone's just walking around. There's no room to do anything really, and they graphed like this line on the ground that we can't pass. So, and it's hot, so we're gonna go get something to drink and see if we can launch the drone from somewhere a little bit more discreet. Maybe over there. So the drone wouldn't go more than a few meters, and this guy told us there was a huge antenna, so we're getting out of this freaking park, try to find a more discreet spot to take off from. Also, we need some water because it's hot as balls out here.
We did not find anywhere else to take off from, so we checked out the local market and we're back on the bus to get back to the ship.
Just dropped our shit off and we're back on land to get some Wi-Fi. Hope the ship doesn't leave without us.
We needed fast Wi-Fi to upload a video to the client, so we went to a bar. The Wi-Fi, however, was not as fast as we had expected, so we got out, got some snacks for the next 2 days at sea. You'd think we'd make it back to the ship with time to spare, but once again, time ran out on us.
Alors, dernière étape du voyage, on va chercher internet, gros rush, payer une bière, un café, on est un peu chaud, mais ça va pas marcher.
Big fail, but at least we got a beer out of it and a little buzz. Let's get back on ship before it leaves without us. And we're back home with 4 minutes to spare. The Majestic Princess. Ah, look at it, it's a beautiful.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Time to say goodbye to Taiwan.
Fais un truc à la con.
This one? Okay. Thank you so much. It was awesome. Yeah. It was good, yeah. Especially the morning part. Yeah. So good. Well, I'll tell you about it later. Alright, we made it back in time, but no Wi-Fi, no file transfer. It was a fail, but we're gonna go do our favorite thing right now. Over the course of the trip, we got pretty good at playing ping pong in really windy conditions. Unconventional day here in Taiwan. If you enjoyed the content, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to know when the next video is coming out, and join me on Instagram where I posted a photo a day during the trip and where I still post about my travels today. As usual, I'll see you next time.